Entrepreneurs take risks, and when they succeed, good things happen. Communities benefit and thrive.
It was a big movement in this country, and I became a part of something very exciting.
West Company is one of two initial women's business centers that were started with a pilot program.
One of the reasons why it's so unique is because we serve those individuals who have traditionally been underserved.
Women have often been relegated to jobs that don't really pay enough money.
The women entrepreneurs that we assisted were able to bring in more money so that they could have freedom in order to help their children grow and prosper in their own lives.
An organization that helps women in a community, that improves life in that community for everybody.
One of the wonderful things about the Women's Business Center is that you could help women no matter what their economic situation was.
So one of my favorite stories is about a woman who came to us, and her problem was that her father needed to get to dialysis, and there was no non-medical transport service in our entire region. So what did she do? She said, I'm going to start one. That's what this county needs. And we rolled up our sleeves. We got our best advisors together. We sat down with her. She had a vision. We helped her to create a plan. And then we stayed with her along every stage of the journey. And that woman in 18 months not only launched her business, but found the resources to have 5 vans going to 3 different counties. That is what we do. We help people reach their dreams.
When West Company showed up, it immediately had customers, clients. Women started finding out, and part of it was it had been founded by this large coalition of women that had written that first grant, and helped with that first grant. So there was a large community of women that already knew that this organization was in place.
I think the first thing to remember is small businesses are the backbone of any economy. It's no different in rural or urban areas. The thing that service providers like ourselves do for those small businesses is that we are there for whatever part of the journey they're on.
What we always try to do is to get women involved in advocating for themselves and their businesses.
Getting federal money was an important visibility and credibility for an organization in a rural area that is considered to be an upstart, if you will, to see that the federal government was investing public funds. And then the challenge being to make sure that that continued, that it didn't just become some little project that had its day and went away. Because it was obvious that women were benefiting and that business communities were benefiting.
OBO and SBA made a commitment to women entrepreneurs decades ago.
So I think it's absolutely critical that communities know that there is that federal investment in their community.
After 35 years, we've learned a whole lot about what entrepreneurs need to succeed. We're going to continue on this learning, and we're going to continue to share this with our next generation of entrepreneurs. Because when an entrepreneur is successful, that means the community is successful, that means the county is successful, that means the state is successful, and so it goes. And the women's business centers are specifically here. We are specifically designed to help that budding entrepreneur be as successful as they could possibly be in the environment in which they live.